Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays.
It was a sinker. When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Aaron Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound
with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for
and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Odubel Herrera.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's ball two now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Second, the designated hitter, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, number 5. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Aaron Altair, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
One out and a runner on second base. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Hit on the ground out to short. Well, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, number 17, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
One and one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Another full count pitch home. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's gone 3 for 11. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the bases loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave him loaded, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think you steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Clay Buchholz is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against Buchholz, 3 for 15. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Nobody out, runner on first. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Justin Smoak now. Right there for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Stepping in now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Maikel Franco.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. At the plate, number 15. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Hitter, number 15.
Here's the first pitch to him. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 7. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 2 now. Two and 0 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, Center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Now at the plate, Dalton Pompey. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. It remains 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, number 5. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Smoke will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Lifetime against Buchholz, 1 for 3.
Miguel Montero.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And that one right down Main Street. Line drive to left. Kim has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he got him.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Digging in for his second at bat, number 17. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 31, Hyun-Soo Kim.
Striding in, Hyun-Soo Kim. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Pompey has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Justin Smoak now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, number 30, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 15.
Into the box, number 15. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Here's Buchholz on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jay Happ is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Jay.
Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So striding in, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, 2 down now.
Catcher.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Liner toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Aaron Nola will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 27, Aaron Nola.
Stepping up now, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 7.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now. Dalton Pompey hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miguel Montero is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Ground ball right side. A dive. He's got it. Wow.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some instead.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Phillies nothing. Tom Kohler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34, Tom Kohler.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Number 5. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Number 51 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 51.
Ready once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Or now on the intentional walk, so that'll possibility with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in once again, number 30. He's 0 for 2 from the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much right now. This would sure be a good time.
At time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Now both runners are breaking. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Alfaro scoops it up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Bo Schultz is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Bo Schultz.
Andres Blanco is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. check swing grounder to the right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled, he checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Matt Dermody comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Daniel Nava will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Daniel Nava.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Danny Barnes enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Tommy Joseph will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. In there, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out with the man at first. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 2-0. Daniel Nava will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25.
Number 43
Daniel
takes the mound
Nava.
as he's
Now
been called
pitching
upon
for
to pitch.
Philadelphia, number 43. Now
Number
at first
30
base,
is
number
into the
30.
game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now
Pedro
at second
Florimon
base, number
is
18,
also into the
Pedro
ballgame now as he takes
Florimon.
over at second.
Your
Devin
attention,
Travis
please.
is up off the
Pinch
bench
hitting
as
for
he'll
the
be
Blue
asked to
Jays,
get something started
number
in the home
29,
half of the 7th.
Devin Travis.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a flare out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now
That's
batting,
exactly what they
center
wanted
fielder,
out of that pitch up of the
Justin
zone. They took him up the
Pompey.
ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Miguel Montero waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Miguel Montero will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Galvis onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ryan Tepera makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Ryan Tepera.
Darwin Barney is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Darwin Barney.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Ready with the 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Ty Kelly will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ty Kelly.
Lays off 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. A fastball right over the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Too low, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
On the ground up the middle. Barney ranges to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ty Kelly will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 15, Ty Kelly.
Number 49 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kelly is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Steve Pearce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman number 20,
Kevin Pillar will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Phillies nothing. Steve Pearce will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 28.
Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Troy Tulowitzki will also enter as he takes over at third base. Ready for another chance? Aaron Altair. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. His career history with Roberto Osuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Daniel Nava now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 2-0 finish today. The Toronto Blue Jays earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Clay Buchholz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. The loss goes to Clay Buchholz. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.